I'm Doris Anderson, and our question today is such a fun one. It's what foreign film have you seen, or an indie film that you've enjoyed and want to share with us today? So who would like to start?
Well, I lived over in Japan for probably about 12 years total, so I've seen a lot of Japanese films, and I'd say that on the whole, I like them better than the Hollywood films. One that really stands out to me, and it's actually one that's popular worldwide. It's the Japanese version of Shall We Dance, which there's an Australian version as well, but I think the Japanese one was first. I'd have to double check that. But it is absolutely hilarious. It deals with society norms and, the whole stigma of somebody doing something that's different. But the acting in it is brilliant. The storylines, the depth of each different character's little storylines is amazing. Japanese do a really, really good job with movies because they don't have the money to spend on effects and all of that. They put it all into the story and the acting. So I would definitely recommend that.
Fabulous. I saw Spirited Away too, a Japanese film. I loved it. It was animated, but priceless one to see.
That's good.
I guess I'm not. Oh, go ahead, Margot.
I was just going to say, I guess I'm not as eloquent as you ladies, because I don't even. I maybe have seen, and this is probably a Hollywood movie, but it was Slumdog Millionaire.
Oh yes, that was a good one. Yes. Yeah.
And it was interesting because the actress, what is her name? She's a very popular actress. In fact, I think she won an Academy Award for it.
Frida.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Anyways, she ended up. So at that time, my boss, where I worked here locally, he is Indian, and he is a singer, and he directed and wrote and produced a song in India that apparently is one of the #1 songs for weddings still to this day.
Oh, wow.
He still gets paid, and he works at a local newspaper here, but he gets asked to perform. But anyways, Frida was in his video. It was just so weird. It was I loved the movie, and then to find out that she was in his video, it was just a little odd, but I mean, it was a great movie. But I don't even know any foreign films that I've seen, and I don't even know whether that would be considered a foreign film.
I love foreign movies, like especially East Indian movies, and the ones are really good. I'm really hooked into it. Just those Korean soap operas. Now I'm watching one. It's called Mine, like Mine, and it's such a suspense, and I go to bed, I'm thinking, I need to go watch another one. I wonder what's going to happen next. But they're so good. Like Kim said, the story, so eloquently done, and there's no nudity. It's a fun, clean show, family show, and the music is beautiful. It's just like, and makes you cry. It's so emotional. I love it.
Wonderful, kind of universal language for that film. If you have Netflix, there's a fabulous two that I'd recommend. One's called Nothing to Hide. It's a French film. Okay. You can watch it with English subtitles or in dubbed, whichever you prefer if you don't speak French. But the premise is that it's a dinner party, and they want to play a game, and they decide to put their cell phones in the middle of the table. And whenever you get a phone call, a text, or anything, you have to read it or share it out loud with everyone.
Oh.
So it's what unfolds during the evening when this game is being played. But it's so brilliant because it stays with you and it has lots of nuances. Right. Another one that I would recommend is Unorthodox. It's about the Hasidic Jews in New York City.
I watched that.
The acting is fabulous. The young woman playing, I mean, I was immersed. I just kept watching it till 5 a.m. I watched.
You learn so much too, right?
I was right in there in the whole experience of something I never really knew very much about before, but it captured me completely.
Yeah, because they're very close society, right? So when I was watching this movie, I go, oh my God, is that for true? Is it true? You know, he was just so excited to watch that. Yeah, there's a lot of facts in that movie. It was so good. Well
I'm
done.
gonna watch that. I'm
Yeah.
gonna write that down.
Yeah, it's fun to have another experience. It's almost like being able to take a trip without having to leave your living room.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I just watched one. It's called Skate Girl. So it's this young girl that she's well, East Indian, but was taken to with her parents to England. Then she comes back to the village to know her roots, and then she introduces the kids to skating, you know, the skateboard, and she's so amazed how little they have, but they're so happy and they're so polite. And she just changed their lives. She bought skates for everybody, and she bought them the helmets and, you know, all the outfits. Yeah, and one of the girls, she was amazing, just natural.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Brilliant. So mention in the comments below. Tell us what your favorite movie is. We'd love to be able to share good movies and topics with each other. So thank you for watching and looking forward to you joining us on our next topic at the chat. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.